All right. The chief for the chief money now and now pay. We did a quick thing be a may and sana makubuga buga and then send them buga buga. And the muhumi ha said the munum dadano. Okay, political zone there Fridays near the near Bampa Fridays near Babanen so and then adibia betudwa me pese yidi ho komo kakra na ebio me twega na for adwene edisi near maybe so all along no the reason why intia NDC for to me the omoye that than for form who is because most of them don't know the facts and issues are ekoso bano the power struggle are ekoso our parliament ya mekoso abo majority leader and then crowd for mebo mabaso say omoetumi ayeden omoetumi stay stable na omo makwan na NDC for enhyehyeye no mususu ya omo pese isi no emba inside na I believe say Ghana na say if for the first time I will not say blame Ken. I don't even want to hear about Ken in Japan right now, because whatever Ken or whoever voted or whatever brought Speaker Bagbin, it has passed and gone. Right now we have a current situation on our hands, and that is what I want us to really put ourselves to. We all know Bagbin has showed that he's a useless guy, but we cannot always look at it in one way. Like, as a matter of fact, yes, there are rumors out there that Kene Japan and the wife, Adwa Safua voted. Now it also came to light. Say, almost David Asante B or Wahona, and all the some David B, Suhum MP or whatsoever. The person was trying to go independent. So as much as we like to blame whoever's name is brought up, you and I were not in the voting booth and we didn't see what happened. And so far, all we are in de Casa is based on speculations and profile the account. Let's say, but let's look at the subject and the subject clearly shows say your friend of NDC, especially members in parliament, are bent on making Ghana go through woes, and that is what they are doing. And I'm here to just let things make clear here. Like I said, thank you, Maxwell. We can't always go back and be blaming and I win a to abandon a say, and I win a to and say they be. Right now, the issue is there's a problem on our hands, and that is the Speaker of Parliament is doing things that are not legal, but because he has the backing of a certain section of the population, he carries himself, said they are all and then them said they are the constitution and ever started. I want how do you call it NDC and these they are people to tell us say they are people no like, are they there to serve the nation or they are there to serve a political party? Forgive me once again. None of us say the system now for some time now, and I'm a catcher, all of you watching me say this Speaker Bagbin guy is going to be very bad for us and for our democracy. And when I used to talk about Sani Amano, now Enkrofobi didn't say a grow in a meeting. I say me platform Kitway so I catch Ghana for say sa 8 parliament we are here no nya de omo betumi aye bibi papa bi ade abo Ghana. I know say some people were saying I don't know NDC this NDC that and NPP saying a better balance of power now there, but we knew the get-go what NDC wanted to do with this power. NDC for majority, I pen a parliament, a majority in Nano. It was just to do one thing and do one thing alone. And that one thing is to disrupt government business, slow down government, not allow government to move on. That is all they wanted to do. But and there, menu na ebe court near maybe money ashe. Na me we see don't get your video and I will speak about it. And now yet way. NDC for the nam atwa baso ashe na tapo. Say majority in parliament. And I'm a Endra Speaker convened parliament, which was the 7th. Endra, the 7th, they convened on November 7th, which is ending. Now, maybe about video actually will say young Ghana for Yamaya Jene anda ho. Agwezi say young Ghana for Yamfa sa political stupidness na Yakofa say yenino and free wa. I'm telling you, a time will come, there will be no Ghana. And I'm very serious about this. A time will come, there will be no Ghana. Because Ghana is ruled by the Constitution. Both the executive, legislature, judiciary, whichever, they all work with this thing called Constitution. And the Constitution has set aside each role and functions of every arm of government. Again, the Constitution knew why. Out of all the organs, he made the judiciary independent. Muti in the power, and then you have a constitution. Which will be our political zone for Namicham. Yes, we are there, Kaka, and Chameko Bugabugabat, Mamefa 1 hour from Namefan Chamwadi. The constitution owners saw the reason why in Tia, Minia, Omoma, all the agencies, subject to a check. Now, so a ban the judiciary, their only check is the Constitution, and that is work with the Constitution. That is the only role. And I will show you through this manual I'm holding. And by the way, this is not Ekufuado's book. This is not Bawumia's book. As a matter of fact, this is not MPP's book. This is NDC, PNDC, what they wrote and ruled Ghana with for 27 years is this book. So for 27 years, that NDC was in power. This book was legit and must be used to rule. The only time the NDC don't agree with their own document is when it goes against them. They wrote it. When they were in power, NDC was happy. But when they went into opposition, and this same constitution, this same book I'm holding, it's working, they said no. We also, as an arm of government, and so we are going to fight everything and fight for everything. But we shall use this same constitution to respond to Bagbin and let NDC people know, especially you, the voters of NDC. Mayamuhu cheap dodo. Muti the American NDC for NDC. Both everybody in NDC. Mama muhu aye cheap dodo. Mayamuhu cheap. Mwe cheap muhu dodo. Mwe cheap muhu nti akoda bi te say sami jemfi. Etumi ba. Eba be ka say says parliament ni speaker. Eye adwuma NDC pe anya sa omompene. Men say bre kura no. Ye wo ho na Speaker Bagbin say wato parliament him and ameboa we also say wato parliament him. Speaker Bagbin wato parliament him. Adentina wato parliament him. What the Nankasa interpretation according to Bagbin, declaring those seats vacant was his interpretation of the Constitution. It is on camera. That is what he said. Bagbin, who is the Speaker of Parliament, said the reason why he vacated those positions was because of his understanding of the Constitution. However, the same Constitution says that anything that has to do with the Constitution, whether a law made by the Constitution, whether a provision made by the Constitution, whatever this Constitution says, if anybody does not agree, if anybody does not understand, you don't go to Parliament to explain them or seek interpretation, but rather you take it to who the Constitution says should take mandate in such issues, and that is the judiciary. Now let me talk about the powers of the three arms of government. For those of you who don't know, this is Ghana politics I'm doing. In Ghana, we practice what we call the mixed system, or the mixed breed, the mixed system of governance, where we have the legislature, we have the executive, we have the judiciary. Okay? And we are doing what we call three arms of government. Now, all these three arms of government has a role they play. Each of them has a role they play. So today, for those of you watching me on Facebook, for those of you watching me on YouTube, for those of you watching me on TikTok, I would ask you to go and look for the Constitution of Ghana. It is online. It is PDF, so anybody can access it, because that is what we are going to work with. And I will use this to show you the reason why NDC knows they are losing this election, and therefore they must use every tool available to them to distract democracy in Ghana. Now, not to bore you, not to let you wait and wait and wait, we shall go to the Constitution of Ghana, and we shall read certain provisions, as they like to call them, or we shall read certain articles, as they like to call them. And then you and I, who is watching this thing together, can now see if indeed there is any organ, any agency that supersedes the decisions of the judiciary. I will show you the reason why. Now, when you take the Ghana Constitution and you open into the executive, the article that establishes the executive. Oh, okay. Come on. Please, just go there. Go there. Go to executive. I think it is article. Hold on. Okay. People's representative. Go back. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Good. Constitution of Ghana. Guys, forgive me. I want to give you the exact thing so that you can also look through. Okay. So, executive 57. Please open Article 57. Let's all do this together. Article 57 of the 1992 Constitution. Please share the page for me as well. I keep telling you guys, this NDC government, this particular one, if you guys make a mistake, and allow them any space, any chance, they will collapse this Ghana, and there will be no Ghana. Because at a stance, the only thing they see, the only thing they see is themselves, their political party, what they want to gain from the political party. Oh, Charlie. When you are showing it on the big screen, like if I was doing this, it would have been easier. But let's go to 57. Article 57. If you find it, bless you. Now, 57 is the executive. I want to share it with my viewers. Oh, don't do the but it's okay. This time, I don't mind. It can even go off if they want. Share the page for those of you who want nothing and nothing but the truth. This is the Constitution of Ghana, okay? So that NDC person wouldn't come here and talk what they don't understand. One, it says, the President of Ghana. One, there shall be a President of the Republic of Ghana. Tiha, Bagbin and the NDC, listen and listen carefully. There shall be a President of the Republic of Ghana who shall be the head. One, he's the head of state. One, and head of government. Head of government. Okay. And commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, meaning the military of Ghana, is under the presidency. Now, to show you the supremacy of the president, even though it has checks, that is why I said all the arms, it is only one arm that don't have checks. What they say is final. Because even president with a veto power, if he carries something to parliament, because he must work with parliament, first and foremost, he discusses with the Council of State. He's not even independent. When the president wants to appoint the Supreme Court justice, he just doesn't wake up and feel like, tomorrow you are the Chief Justice. Or Maxwell Entry, tomorrow you are the Chief Justice. No. What he chooses must be accepted by the Council of State. That is what the end do. After the Council of State has accepted the selection of the president now has to submit it to Parliament. And Parliament has every right to say, Mr. President, we do not like your selection. And the president would have to go and do revision and change. So even the executive is not independent body on its own. They want you to believe that the president has all the powers. But the president, there are certain things he cannot do. Let's come to Parliament. Parliament can make laws, enact laws, whatever. If those laws are not assented by the overall boss, by the person they call the president, that law still doesn't come into effect. Bagbin is a lawyer. He knows this. This is what the Constitution said. 57.2, he says, the president shall take precedence over all persons in Ghana, and in descending order, the vice president. So per this constitution, Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is powerful than the speaker. However, Bawumia's power comes from the president who enacts or who relinquishes some of his powers to the vice president. Then we come to the Speaker of Parliament. And then the Chief Justice. Now let's look at it. Let's read more. Offense be liable for anything. A civil criminal can be constituted on another executive authority. Now, or say the executive 58, Article 58, the executive authority of Ghana shall be vested in the president, but how it is vested in him, but it shall be exercised. He has the powers, but the powers shall be exercised. Utie, the powers shall be exercised in accordance with the provisions of this constitution. I didn't say this. These are facts. I'm showing you what NDC want to happen to Ghana. They want Ghana to destroy. Don't allow them. All these things Bagbin is doing, they know well that they don't have no power. I'm back into my whole Felix Appear and I love it. 2, The executive of Ghana, authority of Ghana, shall extend to the execution and maintenance of this constitution and all laws made under or continued in force by the constitution. This is the executive. All right. Now, I think, yeah, it is, let's go 57. I think it's better. I'll look it here and then I'll find it there. Now, 58. Presidential election regulations. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. No, I don't want that either. Now, let's go to the next one. The reason why I told you, say, out of all the organs, out of all the agencies, it is the judiciary that does not have anybody to check them, or nobody is supposed to check them. And what they say is final. Okay? Because of power. NDC own constitution that they wrote for us. Now we don't have to use the constitution again. Constitution. That is the same constitution that has ruled us for so long. When NDC was there, we have to use the constitution. Now they are in opposition. They don't want to use the constitution. They want to use Takashe. They want to use Gidi Gidi. Now, Council of State. There shall be a Council of State to cancel the president. It did not say cancel the judiciary. Are you reading? Ghana for Mama yes, we should not allow ourselves to be toyed with by political parties or people in authority. It is sad because that makes us like, it's like people who don't even think. Well, the confusion backfired on Speaker's face, and I'll play you the video soon. I just want to go through the constitution, Lovelace, and then after, I would show you why Speaker Bagbin has no power. He's just talking. And he's lucky because the team he leads, the people he leads, the people he's with, their brains are so low that anything their leaders tell them, they follow. Article 89. The Council of State shall consist, because they are the advisory board of it. Now, it will have one person who was previously held Chief Justice, so a former Chief Justice, so that he can advise the president on legal matters or justice matters or judicial matters. One person who has previously held office of Chief of Defense Staff, so that that person can advise the president on anything that has to do with defense. And Akufo-Addo has gone to bring his people. And Akufo-Addo went for and Akufo-Addo cannot do all these things if these people omit it, if these people don't agree with it. And it is a fact. It is 100% fact. One person who has previously held an office of Inspector General of Police. Why is it so? So that when it comes to keeping law and order, which is handled by the police, you have somebody to advise him on it. Also, President of National House of Chiefs said the Abeya say amamre samuba amamre asasam when the ding ba, yet to me advise the president no amane take a decision. That is why they are there. One representative from each region of Ghana elected in accordance with regulation of the Electoral Commission under Article 51 of this Constitution by Electoral College. D. 11 other members appointed by the President. 3. The Council of State shall elect a chairman from amongst them. So, again, the President does not act by itself. Okay? Oh, I thought I was showing it too. I wasn't showing it. Guys, forgive me. Now, let's move from there. Let's move and go to Judiciary. No, sorry, Parliament. Let's go to Parliament. Parliament, the other way. No. Yanko. It says 73. 73. Just let me comment in. 73. 73. 73. Come on. Going in. Good. Article 73 also talks about the legislature, Natia. And this is why I don't know. Say Ghana for ne be na daye all of a sudden make Bagbin look like Bagbin possess some supernatural powers whereby he can lock up Parliament and take the keys and go away and he's the boss and all of that. No, it's not so. Article 93:1 or say, there shall be Parliament of Ghana, which shall consist of not less than 140 elected members at the time when this constitution was written. 2. Subject to the provisions of this constitution, the legislative power making laws, not executive power, the powers of making laws, the powers of creating laws is vested in Parliament, not Speaker. Vested in Parliament, and again, shall be exercised in accordance with this constitution. The constitution. Now, let's move on from there. The next one, in terms of Parliament, that I would like to go will be Article 95. Article 95. Article 95. For those watching on TikTok, go to Article 95. Article 95. It's right there, so you see it. Article 95. And it says the Speaker. It says the Speaker. So what powers does the Speaker have? What authority has the Constitution given to the Speaker? That is what it means. So what powers does the Speaker have? Let's get to work. There shall be a Speaker of Parliament who shall be elected by the members of Parliament from among persons who are members of Parliament or who are qualified to be elected as members of Parliament. Let's continue. I've told you, if we had done this to the NDC all this while, they wouldn't be able to do this. Now, if he resigns, no, we don't want that. Let's move on. Let's pass deputy speakers. Let's pass turnout of speakers and all of that. Let's pass all of that. Emolument, pass all of that. Determination of. Now, go to Article 99. The reason why Bagbin does not have any power to interpret laws or to rule based on law. He's not a judge. He's Speaker of Parliament. NDC people need to up their game. 1. The High Court shall have jurisdiction to hear first and determine any questions whether a person has validly been elected as member of Parliament, 1, or the seat of a member has become vacant. The High Court shall have jurisdiction. This is Ghana Constitution 1992, Article 99, determination of membership. So if a seat to be vacant, if a seat to be validly elected and all of that, the High Court has to hear that. B, a person has been validly elected as Speaker of Parliament or having been elected has vacated the Speaker of Parliament. 2, if a decision is made, something went on in Parliament, and people don't understand, anybody who doesn't understand what went on, why is the Supreme Court telling me that I cannot let these things be vacant? Why is it that people are not allowing me to render these seats vacant? What does it say? A person aggrieved by the determination of the High Court under this article, like Bagbin did, will now have to appeal at the appeals court. So again, there is no power that gives Speaker Bagbin to interpret laws and use it to take a decision. It's not true. 101. I'm going to read the 101 and 103. Yeah, up to 103, and then I'll stop. And then I'll play you the Sidunketia. No, I'll play you the Speaker Bagbin video, and then we will rain fire on them. Okay? Now, let's go to Article 101, presiding in Parliament. What does it say? Mr. Ghana for Mamo Maya, yes, I mistake with you. The NDC, your opposition into a person about power. You guys need to understand that. NDC is in opposition. They want to come to power. That is all. You see, right now, the only thing they are looking for is power. The only thing they are looking for is power. All right. Yanko. 101. The Speaker shall preside in Parliament at all sittings, and in his absence, a Deputy Speaker shall preside. So today, should Speaker Bagbin say he doesn't want to sit in Parliament? Yeah, he can say that. But he cannot lock Parliament because there are 2 other deputies that are equally capable of pursuing the role of the Speaker. So whoever, and those who have power, what are they doing? Anyways, and whoever feels that I'm a Speaker and I don't want to sit in Parliament, you just leave and the deputy speakers will work. Now, 102, and then Bagbin. He only has the quorum to sit, but he doesn't have the quorum to preside or to give any business or conduct any business. So what is the point of Parliament right now? He has rendered Parliament useless because of his own egotistic and foolish ways. Because of his own selfish and egotistic ways, he has rendered Parliament useless. And just like I predicted, on the 9th of January 2021, I told you people this would be the worst Parliament ever. And Bagbin didn't, disappoint me. He had actually showed that indeed, not only is he demonic, because anybody that can chop their sisters, their wife's sister, and marry them on top is a wicked person. Such an immoral guy is occupying the seat of Speaker of Parliament, and he thinks he's sorry, we are back again. I don't know what happened. They try to kick us off, but we are here. Let's go back into the Constitution, which I like to share. Come on, man. Oh. I don't know. I do. I feel yeah, just anytime I switch to another pen, piano, you got to give me a what kind of a is that? Okay. 102. Article 102. What does it say? Quorum in Parliament. A quorum of Parliament, apart from the persons presiding, shall be 1/3 of all members of Parliament. Not 1/3 of NDC numbers. 1/3 of all members of Parliament. 103. Parliament shall appoint standing committees and other committees as may be necessary for the effective of discharge of its functions. So even if these committees don't go and sit on issues, deliberate on issues, and bring it to the forefront for a Bagbin to use his discretion and also his brain to guide it, Bagbin is nothing. Bagbin is nothing. Committee 3. Committee of Parliament shall be charged with such functions, including the investigation and inquiry into the activities and administrations of ministries and departments, as Parliament may determine, and such investigations and inquiries may extend to proposal for legislation. And therefore, every member of Parliament is always part of a committee. Member BR or Parliament BR no, or a part of a committee. So that is Parliament. Okay? I have gone through Parliament with you. Now let's go to the judiciary. And the reason why I said we have to be careful. Let's go to the judiciary. That will be Article of Obstruction, Peace Parliament in the present. Okay. An act of omission which obstruct or impedes Parliament in performance of its function of. Okay. Judiciary is 125. Article 125. Article 125. Article 125. Article 125. Please go for it and let us delve into it. I'm doing all of this so that we all are clear. So when NDC MPs and their members are working on social media talking about Bagbin, go and open the Parliament, let's see, Bagbin, you come and understand. Remember when we had the executive? The executive had the Council of State, Parliament, and the Constitution to guide it. When we came to the legislature, it has the Constitution and the courts to guide it. Now let's see when it comes to the judiciary, which arm of government have power over the judiciary. Let's look at it. Article 125(1). Justice emanates from the people and shall be administered. Justice emanates from the people. I'm going to say, Atene, justice, Atene, every nipa no ho, every oman no ho. Nanso, esan se oman ni na ntumi nkoye judge ntino. Oman ni na ate ase se, yamfa makuo bi, kro bi nkrofo bi na omunni se adwuma ne mfa ma oman no. In the name of the Republic, by the judiciary, which shall be independent and subject only, keyword, subject only, keyword, subject only, NDC4, subject only, Aban Bagbin, subject only, Haruna Idrisu, subject only, NDC Jimmy 4, subject only, full soldiers, subject only to the Constitution. Maybe Bagbin missed this one. I have given you, from my baby girl, my phil. What's saying? I've given you the Constitution. I don't know make kind. Mebo executive, no. The executive acts in conjunction with the Council of State and also Parliament in order to have its things done. When it comes to Parliament, Parliament has the Constitution and the courts, which is the judiciary, to keep them in check. That is why the Speaker don't have powers to interpret laws or to make decisions or pronounce judgment on laws. Baby girl, I'm good, Parliament. I feel shady. Open the judiciary, baby, a chief justice no more na. Constitution way say about chief justice no more dia. They are only subject to the constitution, not parliament. Because assembly parliament yeah the court ne koka. Assembly executive yeah the court ne koka. Assembly court yeah tena court ne koka. On tutu ne na inko bi hon koka. The independence of the judiciary. Ghana ni awako school ose onimu nyansa. Ghana ni ose oye lawyer osua ye. Because of NDC nkwasi asemo aye pese sie election aye okoto asebe ebu aka yesim aye hu dia ye ntino. For the rest of the year, yama ye na ye nto abana aban we dia na dia ona kai na mo kododo na aiku aban nanimu ase. But me na ka ase mi kire me. O si eden abrechiru se den. O de ne hu twi wo na e ya na ye ne se o se fie ura ni paint no. But ene ye na ya be hu say Speaker Bagbin is the most useless, stupid, foolish, non-performing speaker Ghana has ever had. I'm very serious about this. When it comes to Bagbin, it is clear. He is the only speaker that before he became a speaker, there was fight in parliament. Parliamentarians were boxing. Some were using assault blade. Ye can knife ni blade in our parliament. He is also the first speaker in the history of Ghana that nobody knows the amount of votes he won with. This in Mbamba say Speaker Bagbin 137 or 132 votes. But because of Gidi on the bar yenti. Now MPP forced to person ye and them swear in the president inti. Chairman Sabunsu, Haruna Idrisu, with the rest of cabinet. Say if it is the speaker they want, let them have the speaker. After all, we still have the majority caucus. And yet this speaker no Emma Bagbin. Obi Mekanchira me say Abam Bagbin we need by 3 votes, 1 vote, or 4 votes. Nena Bagbin unyaye. Number ben unyaye. Now let's get in. 3. Me the more call 3. Article 125.3. What does Article 125.3 says? And I read so that we all can see. Article 125.3 says, the judicial power of Ghana shall be vested in the judiciary accordingly. Neither neither the president nor parliament nor any organ or agency of the president or parliament or agency of the parliament shall have or be given final judicial powers. No. Andra, my mama married and make us. I was a man, young heart attack, so I will not go and get heart attack. You better when you actually Ghana for an episode anymore. Now you're here. Ebenezer, say you're here who you are. Oh, you're here who you are. We will use NDC MPPs and class semi a jabeto Ghana. Now the young ya was say Jana beto Ghana and say baby Ghana free 1 year will be no ebe Ghana free. Many women no asebe say you also on kwan yenim. Me no me no adamba nkwan yenim. Me no me no asimfu so heya na ewo ye no. Na Ghana card mpo ye ni bi no. Ya sembe mopo. We no ma gidi diska o. And one more year the more year. Let us be serious. Let us be careful. 3, Messiah kind bio. The judicial power of Ghana shall be vested in the judiciary Ati for ade na ya wa o. Minim wa ya me we marry near sir. Me pacho mama me ma post back wa. Asi ampani bi aba. Mama me and reply na kakra na yanko. Abu adwan kwaku kwadwo. Udini ni na kire se mo ye robotic NDC fools, and that is why I've decided to mine you. This is what you wrote. Osekwasia, there is no problem in parliament, okay? Tell the NPP MPs to enter the house to do business and stop fooling yourself here. Kwasia, NPP man, tickling yourself here. Fools, I don't know what he was trying to say. Okay, so let me reply swiftly. Abu Adwan, NPP people were always in parliament working until there was a court order that this egotistic, foolish speaker, Sama buana modern at now say speaker no, Udia Kwasiampa for to say NDC for so no, or no, it decided yes say, or the Nasama court, and now court as shall say, or need to me say obey take decision be. Or since that decision now, no take a court now constitution is all your independent and say stay no. Say yanya the no Bagbin pedia on penema be parliament. And on now and that time and now and now Satan no Jimmy Tina winning baby and any Americo. Utie Ebra Bagbin did to me share and sase. Sabi and Kwada Ebeko school ye be your budget. Ejuma ye fuake to yani ade yan kwaya hu adwuma. One district, one factory, I see a pay, you man, one way pay say, be a bino, ye young way, you man, your mom, koyeno. Bagbin say, Wako parliament, sorry, Wako court. Ama yabu de tiano, enti yabu etiano tino, or no Bagbin no, edi to me na and say, Wato parliamenting. So what type of business were you trying to do? Need I say more? The same foolish speaker Bagbin, when he said the court has done that, after making a wrong pronouncement, he should have come and said, say, ya kwatre mrenu no, court the orders aba. Enti the American no. Let us squash that and return back to order of doing business. And everybody would have been fine. Instead, he decided to use his hatred for the MPP to shield NDC stupidness, give them the license to go and sit in parliament and march. We are marching to our classes. We are marching. We are marching. Jimmy Fue, we are marching to Satan. Now, boy, bit is a now, Ebra, now, one more use the time to do business. Utie, to just sit there and sing Revo, Revo, revolution has a long way to go, has come to stay. There's some time no abua kwaku kwadwo na wutiri so ene wapampa so ewe kwasi ampafo a yenim ba bia Rollins ekofa amode mo befra Ghana ye di moja na twa mo furu manti no madwini na epurayefo adwene moja nkwa. Because one Kasa constitution out trauma Ghana. We have used this constitution ever since 1992. Whether good or bad, we have accepted the judgments of this. For the first time, NDC goes to opposition. Now they don't want this constitution to work again. They don't like this constitution. They will not follow the constitution. They will put the laws into their own hands. Let's go. Now, to show Bagbin, say he's a nobody, Georgie. Okay, cry, and that cry, they almost say Jamaica Ukraine no buge new into me na quick be a minapon and amapon. I feel share 4 125.4. We are still on Article 125, Judiciary. Or say, sorry, the Chief Justice shall subject to this constitution, be the head of the judiciary and shall be responsible for the administration and supervision of the judiciary. So not Speaker Bagbin. Not Speaker Bagbin. Now, Mama Mingu on one anymore say on one video diaba. After we shall go back into this. Stop sharing. Let's go here. Bagbin Ankasa video diaba. And now we have the majority. And now we will stop this. We will stop this. And then what the Wakwasiano Wakwasiampa for MPs no. Now you can only sit, but you can't conduct business. Now you know why you cannot sit on social media, sit in the news of these NDC fools and lie to them that NDC has the majority to conduct business. They don't. They don't. Muntie Bagbin. Bagbin enim guase 1 and 2. Muntie.
Unfortunately, the signatories who made the request have not shown up, and therefore matters that they wanted us to handle, which are admitted for the consideration of the business committee, are not on the order paper, and in fact there's no order paper for today because the business committee could not meet due to the absence of the people who requested for the recall. And as you can see,
you want Ghana to crash, you will crash. That crash will start happening in your room, Bagbin. The wickedness you want to befall Ghana will start in your room. Speaker Kwasi Ampenie. With Jimmy Sam now, it will start in your room. So also what to Parliament. You knew you had no fucking power, but you were telling your stupid followers, and the speaker has locked the Parliament. Go and open and let's see. Go and open and let's see. By the order of court, Afenomakin did the right thing. By compelling him, he had only 15 days to reconvene Parliament. This all shall is see on the 7th. If Speaker Bagbin didn't come to Parliament right away, he would have been impeached. And come be impeaching. You know, Dimrika Ekobiye no. Ana Okobiye yano no. Wama NDC for one crime. And Oma say akwa the majority side. When court of competent jurisdiction, when the Supreme Court has said these people cannot be the majority, no, rescind that decision. Bagbin said, Debbie. I'm number 3 on the ballot. I have power than the president. I have power than the judiciary, but I'm number 3. What I say is what goes. I will control. I will control. And then Bagbin Kwasia Kojini join our parliament. Bagbin Kwasia Kojini join our Nuntiano. Unfortunately, the people who bring the law didn't sit down and it's not table. So as you can see, so we can't do business. We can only sit down. But today, why didn't they start marching? Because they have showed us they want to do the 6 March pass that is coming for Bawumiano. They want to be the leaders. Parliamentarians, your people have sent you. Go and fight for water for them. Fight for good health for them. Fight all the things for them. You go there and you use political powers and colors to do the work of your political party instead of your constituents. The constituents trusted you. Yes, you are an NDC person, but you pewasem into co-representing. Me MPP ni nanso MP before the nebano. Me nye ni so betumi aye adwuma into mato aba e de ama NDC MP. Co-represent me. Co-represent me. MP no koduru or say there be na dwuma o ye no parliament adwuma na o ye no or ye because of party enye wo a woto abadi no. Today Bagbin is sitting there telling us he doesn't have powers and everything shows. Muntie no.
One side of the house is completely empty.
Yes, no, we are not minority.
In view of this, we have, as usual, got a quorum to sit.
What does the quorum say? Article 102, quorum of parliament. And this is a for party. Me say, Bagbin, also to me, why did he respond to the letter and decided to reconvene parliament? I thought he said he has the power, so he wouldn't come to parliament. He's gonna lock it and go, travel and go somewhere. Why did he run to come and open parliament? Jimmy na Jimmy. Mo NDC for no. Jimmy na Jimmy, because this your leadership has been lying to you, deceiving you, and because of no coffee, which some of you don't even get, you come and sit here and sell your intelligence, the things you went to school to learn, as a lawyer, as a doctor, as an administrator, you throw it out the window to just do politics for party's sake. You are a fool. You are a typical fool. Article 101, no, 102, or say, a quorum of parliament, apart from the person presiding, speaker, shall be 1/3 of all members of parliament, not all members of NDC caucus, not all members of NPP caucus. So when you go and sit there with numbers that don't even reflect, and you want to lie to your followers that the speaker has the power to shut down parliament, the speaker controls this. The speaker does not even vote in parliament. He can only give his idea about it. Oh, me kai say time na parliament no yenya case say na but he doesn't have any powers to make any laws. He doesn't have any powers to make any decisions just like that. Because even the place he heads, that is the legislature, should they make a law? If the president of Ghana does not assent to the law, whatever they did in parliament is bullshit. And yet, we have fools who claim have gone to school, believing that indeed Bagbin has some supreme powers to distract government, and Bagbin has the powers to. Are you people really serious in this country? Yeah, the idea be they are grow, but yeah, we are resolute. Muntie Bagbin, and then we will continue.
But we have no business before us to transact. Because the business committee, as you know, they prepare a report, and this report is adopted by the House as business agreed by the House to transact during the course of the week. In the absence of that, there is no other authority that can put business before you which you have not adopted to transact. In view of the failure of the business committee to sit, as a result of the refusal of those who requested for the recall to show up,
we are not going to show up.
We are compelled to once again adjourn the sitting of the House. Knowing the challenges we are facing, it is not advisable to be adjourning from day to day. And so I'll proceed once more to adjourn the meeting indefinitely. And the meeting, this extraordinary meeting, is accordingly adjourned.
oh say ye, where show ne power. Mumba Afenyo say, Afenyo has compelled your stupid speaker to open parliament, and we snubbed him because he's still on his foolishness, allowing the NDCs to sit where they are not supposed to sit. We are not going to be part of that parliament. So go ahead and do your business. I thought you said you are going to repeal e-levy because now you are the parliamentary majority. Repeal it. Repeal it. Let us see your powers of repealing. Come and repeal. You have suspended indefinitely. We shall write again. After let the letter flow. Parliament. We shall not come. Yeah, Mo. Until MDC play by the constitution that we have all played by, we are not sitting. And we will see who made you the speaker. Sorry, I lost. No, you people knows the law because of MPP, NDC, CPP, cheddar. Let us close our mind to all the laws that we know. And everybody use their own power, macho power to do stuff. Me say, Mumba Fenyo, oh say, me say, Mumba Fenyo, oh say, me say, Mumba Fenyo, oh say, ye, me say, where show ne power, Bagbin so ye bema, ye trust on one side, ye man 15 days, on kasa wama, ibido krana, bano krani at wewe. Kind of foolish entity is that? Because of a little power you got. And for the fools who don't want to learn, let me read the reason why Bagbin cannot conduct nothing. There is something they call Article 107, and it is headed Retroactive Legislation. What does it say? Let me explain to those who want to know. You can see anything so. Nama wamu epesi suya die ni suya die. We are tired of it. Article 107. Monko. Na monko head the article ne kai. Monko na monko share mini afrempong. Tabna frempong me say NDC fuo we wo mu ya bayifuo eni kwan se Ghana fuo ye mo mu huna ye bio. NDC ni tintes yogu animu a ti ama mind de emu api. Fire nanim obedwane. Okasa we ya bo a wo so wo NDC ni we ya bo adwan obedwane. Ono de ababo wo a wo no fase kan fe tia no de ebetwana aya ne ya. Jimie ne beko. Jimmy na yesi ya Jimmy Sambata kwada akoma ho entene so aba no wo de pan peye ehwa na NDC ni akoma ni na ato no NDC ni ya de na jayo ija onyai wo de kanu kwan that is the language they understand. And I thank God we have Nanado as president. 2024 now let's go to this article. Are you people watching? Or say, Parliament shall have no power. Parliament, even the representative, not the speaker. The speaker is even immaterial when it comes to this. Parliament shall have no power to pass any law. A, to alter the decision or judgment of any court. Article 107A. Are they following? Those who are watching me, I hope you are reading too. Yeah, what? We must see you press their neck till it break. You will press their neck till it break. Because Charlie, South 2008 nada no NCBO. This time it will not work. You know me, Parliament shall have no powers to pass any law. One, to alter the decision or judgment of any court as between the parties subject to that decision or judgment. Or B, which operates retrospectively to impose any limitation on or to adversely affect the personal rights and liberties of any person, or to impose a burden, obligation, or liability on any persons, except in the case of a law enacted article, which is Article 178 to 182 of this Constitution. So where's Bagbin's powers? And this is for Bagbin power, anyway. Yeah, we are the majority. You are the majority. So today you were going to repeal it. You were not able to repeal it because you don't have the numbers. Because per Article 102, you need 1/3 of the whole parliamentarians in order to conduct business. I will log there, and the Bagbin, well, look, the speaker has spoken, and the speaker has logged the parliament. If they amend, they should go and open. All we did was to write a letter. And within 15 days, the speaker came and opened. Now he said he has suspended it indefinitely. And we shall go ahead and do what? Go ahead and write another one to him again. And per law, he will come and open. When it comes to the NDC people, he can be lying to you. He can be showing off and showing all those things to you. But when it comes to this, he will play by the rules. Huh? He should play by the rules. Samuel Amankwa, we don't want to be in parliament. Why? You people don't want the majority again. What's your problem? Is it by force to be majority? You people say you are majority. We say take it. Go and repeal a year. Me, I do not understand what these NDC people are saying. And I got for Obiti I say. I don't understand. We say crowded. I've already read it. Appellate jurisdiction of Supreme Court. I've already heard it. Yes. I've already read it here. A single justice of Supreme Court may exercise power vested in Supreme Court not to involve in the decision of the cause of matter before Supreme Court, except that a criminal matter with the just refuses the civil matters. And Charlie Obin Kokai, Article 134, A and B. So what? No, try. Hold on. Let me stop this for now. Hello, my Janet. I tried saying, please, sorry, Maxwell. And this if one piece no more court one. Is it say read the Constitution into no more yes, sir? And now say deliberately to say the yen na yenim sa na say nim the like nim Constitution. I want to know. George, can you tell me, like, seriously? Because it's here, me, I've not been to law school. Until recent, I started reading the Constitution. I don't know much about this Constitution. But these people are making laws for us to follow. And they are telling me they don't know Article 134 and what it says. Article 102, what it says. Article 95, what it says about the speaker. Charlie. Again, NDC has showed, and that is with certainty. Say a banner, excuse me to say, the things of Ghana, they don't have Ghana at heart at all. They are only looking for anything to hold on to. Because M11, this is the Constitution. Me parliamentarian. Me to me afa echrim. Abamba bente parliament or si unimwe. Afi de name ano. Montreal Bagbin are real. Obi also to me one on Monty the one last time, and let me play my last video of a student here. Hey,
unfortunately, the signatories who made the request have not shown up, and therefore matters that they wanted us to handle, which are admitted for the consideration of the business committee, are not on the order paper, and in fact there's no order paper for today because the business committee could not meet due to the absence of the people who requested for the recall. And as you can see, one side of the house is completely empty.
Yes.
In view of this, we have, as usual, got a quorum to sit, but we have no business before us to transact, because the business committee, as you know, they prepare a report, and this report is adopted by the House as business agreed by the House to transact during the course of the week. In the absence of that, there is no other authority that can put business before you which you have not adopted to transact. In view of the failure of the business committee to sit, as a result of the refusal of those who requested for the recall to show up, we are compelled to once again adjourn the sitting of the House. Knowing the challenges.
Charlie, is it just me and I say Abamba Binaimo? Sinedru, big up. I can tell someone. I know go in or just what to Parliament team now. Safwan send home, Munko be any and share and dear in speaker number 3, Obian to me, and then we had the alcohol. I think the way I dare now and no cry, we need to mean so be to me. I'm a proceedings. Obi I also will control Parliament today. Now Kawaka, Masamra, Nasa Musimun Nisudia, and the many minorities in the Bay Juma, 11, ye year free, one tax, ye year free, Nankamayi, Nakagana for crack to Obama more. But now you are showing to the same ordinary Ghanaians that you people are playing with their minds. Because the correct Ghanaian who thinks deep, the correct Ghanaian who reads and understands what they read, will know, say, NDC leadership, including Speaker Bagbin, is only playing with their mind and they have no feet to stand on. Utie, they have no feet to stand on. Don't let us be stupid in this country called Ghana. For our forefathers toiled, trained us, taught us well. Entities like Speaker Bagbin are nothing but a disgrace. Chairman Drew, say Obekaya, those times are not away or control way ni mameno. Only me show be about Speaker Bagbin. Omo yi in the first time omo Kongo Parliament no. Chairman Drew, when him say me no wudi nkomo later ka kire o say Speaker Bagbin way awakot na ho no. There is say anhwe ya even 20 laws crabed in so betumi passing in Parliament. Chairman Drew na me no ka say since 2001 or 2021, 4 years till now, this current 8th Parliament ain't to mean passing 50 bills. Not 50. For 4 years, you ain't to mean passing 50 bills. Sergio, you have to call on the number. I don't know how to put it. I've put in a link. Click on the link, copy the link, and put it in your browser and join the conversation. Or come on TikTok and then request on TikTok because it's the same phone I'm using to stream like TikTok. I told you, Chairman Du said, if you clearly remember, said this guy is not going to do anything. This parliament 50 po 50. Let them come and challenge. Obi office go to iparliament.gh. Go to iparliament.gh. Oko iparliament.gh. Ubehu all the bills they have been able to pass since 2021 and do 50 po. Adentia. Bibia Kufuado de Bebia, Yampene, we will not agree. We will fight against it. Yampene, we will smile it. Hey, we also have the same powers. We will not agree. We will not agree. Sa 50 po, Oma Beji Sike Diakwasi, and Pafo we, Ebeji es Gracia Ekudi. Bibia ni for pensio, Yentumi Antanasi and Yeduma, Ama Bibia ni for Yensio. Sergio, you have to come on TikTok and join it from there, or you would have to go on the message or there about TikTok. Say, "Pede join now." Or there about TikTok because say me use phone now. That's what I'm streaming with. Yeah. No, because nobody will hear you. Nobody will hear you. Why? Yeah. I think for Monfanchemi. Thanks, Sergio was trying to. Sergio, say Elishama, Mopocho, mede link be out to her day. Say a click link no da, or do be show no, and you can be either on video or not video, based on what you choose. Okay? Another beba TikTok, eba in a request to join, and that's what will happen. But look at the issue. Look at the issue. The issue is very simple. 50 crowd they are not able to pass. Yet because NDC for first day no more now say share. Say Kufuado join say obenya numbers they are free education any ama no here any dia oboa. This time they do the baby bia yebetiem. And I'm team up to this time. Seriously. Mama Yenye serious. NDC has nothing to offer. Georgie, Mame Fambre move for now. Na Fast submission, bro. Bibi aboko.
Aboko na so
Mi jinamu den killer.
You kasa after we show no.
Mate.
I mean chow no etie phone ya. I hope so be awon
Kalubia UK pa.
Before me course men can say be man into NDC for the Ghana for house. No who say the see or America no, it has got nothing to do with the ABC or Ghana. It is a say America now has gone 4 years no me change here.
Sergio Mpacho mute why? Sergio Mpacho mute right after George, I will come to you. Mpacho. All right, so just mute you.
They should go and check the records of Joe Biden. No, assess your said that was that man deserving, and I said the party no more deserve. Say some more 4 years can one. Me free on remember I Bagbin. So say Mr. Felix. Enye in our Bagbin asem. Ufika Bagbin asem enye from day one. I elected in our casa papa on file papa biam the parliament. And one air coso no. What's that? Imperifo baby say the human inquiry and can yebu nan carry for our
Okahon.
Should anything happen in Ghana now, no? May I tell youth of Ghana today, they shouldn't channel their energy to the presidency, they should channel it to parliament. The youth in the country and also the citizens of Ghana are so dumb to the extent say Omudin say president in a Shemra. And so Omu needs a president in Shemra. Who youth, who mabunu, who Ghana ni na wonu, and also I say come the way do. MP na watu Obama is on call representing no could do parliamentana or match. Yedi mpuntunma eba wonu ma osisa ada no wa boycott to parliament onko parliament na parliament adwuma ba so. Sima wo se obia wo ba bia eyi ka ehwehwe no. Meko ka ehwehwe no. Edru say na NPP for parliamentarians majority for no boycott to parliament in the NDC for eyamoya. Mo ba be ka say omumra metna parliament, omumetra onye den. Enye mo san krofo kroya na yakwakwapasi 11 mo ma chipie ye no. Enye mo san krofo ya na the national health insurance ba mo ma chipie Ghana card mo ma chipie se mo de ade be bo man ni bia no mo ma chi apie. Na ye ka mana to Bagbin na sumu ne se ofiri so ne ene ya na de be court. Say ye say our power to say president and I say here almost some time minimum on be do ofie ansa na ye omayi na on kind no say even not so kra na yetimi impeach no
Sir.
inti so o se oman ne mbo a obedi kan abo emoye ni be free ni fie ansa na aduru abonten emoye no ebe free ni fie ansa na aduru abonten
Sir.
aden na ye chichire oman na mom no empanifo bi a omudeda no ma bia no epese omoye de omudi oman na bro sa aden na ompese omudi oman na bro. This constitution, you know, for all we know, was written by NDC. Internet, say, these people no want to go against the constitution. And Omunim say going against the constitution, you can is treason. And Omunim say, bet me the Omunim now court. The bank in a parliament, ebenya power, echen Supreme Court. Do they understand the word supreme? Supreme, no what you saying. Supreme, no what you saying. No one is above the word supreme. Intina ochedian ponyankopon no was no supreme no. Obi enu a oche no. So for you to tell us, oh, powers over supreme, me we are also powers. Who influence on crowd for Momo kwa bonte keka kwasa some echo TV station anyway. Oh, speaker to parliament mu bia mu pebia. Me we ka supreme a court ka se kobie no. No odo sense ubo se me na me tu mu mimbie. Make ya hwe be obegina.
Adias there.
No mom na de why de wakwa kobie, which means that we are hypocrite. You know what is right, but what the new odwan funu and why do say obemo man na bo into chaos ebe bo man nim. Na eba ne say ye no ne say na amben. When in the history of Ghana and what is say speaker of parliament be akasa etia president da to the extent say who Bagbin. I don't minimum conform kutupa. You have the nerves to even call the president a lamb
lame duck.
And
Call the president a lame duck.
And no president na nya she. It also who say and she say any butaya omudia simani so say mobema on government no aye unpopular. It's all failing. Me who ye nka Lumba boni nyum say yamba pri siko yamba pri de edi any enyinche kami hu ye baby anko wanye during kabema udin akọ the good books of Ghana munya ka say oh speaker we there ye nya ni subida name no you are going into the worst book the evil book of Ghana's record adeya eneko of parliament here. And while there is no one in parliament, there is no one in parliament. Abamba bin ye come watch as they say, Ebiasida, so you were in parliament. Sana the speaker of parliament or handle case now, sana or handle issue no. Supreme Court adding the judgment by no idea speaker Timmy in his power and they say or stop pay the budget reading until then.
Yeah.
Or stop pay budget reading until then. Now there may be a majority leader. Now what's your name Brejma? Okay, fine, me Brejma, me buy. And I say me my na me jail punet no. Menyan in TSA one man me minority no akwa kwatena makunya so. Me mra no me nkofa fie free me nkofa kunya free fie na metena so as majority speaker and as one person me kwatena. What's that? Oh, you're so foolish and so evil to the extent that he couldn't even get the nerves and the boldness to address the majority. The majority are not in parliament, so we cannot proceed. Or see, those who took the one to meaning say you now you don't respect, and if you don't respect her, we will not give you the respect back.
That's all. It doesn't
respect
deserve it.
We are not going to give it to you back.
That's it.
Say on chair parliament house on more Brownson chair parliament house. Ne baby no wabobra ache obi ba parliament house on he is nobody to Ghanaians. Na me come na chase so ofri so ne ene ye beche no if he is supposed to be jailed that we are going to jail him whether he has a good health or bad health he will be jailed.
That's it.
Inti omon fan show my dream no omon fan show my dream na Ghana for na emre atwam no omon to scatter down so no this is a clear indication for you guys. Me ma example bako kona ko hwe ningo pampram de ho no maye so yenya obi te say Sam George ni book tu se bo floated down we ma aye den anu manwa no no ba betro no all boycott kan kwasi asem e kire parliament e kire Ghanaians Until when a Ghana for a bit answer. Obi this so could that black one. And knows what crack to machines in laptop. I crack a good enough to almost since they are so dumb and so useless. Need to know. Omama MPs need you so anyhow. Now that no they brown laptop no they brown. A bet me I survival for 4 years. Laptop no cry. Ebia now baby you 3 months per na say. Say as kaba na de kwa koye. Ebi ni sa omo university academia hwan omo so mo de ba. O ba be man first year. Na second na say okọ first year ni we are school on to asubie. Ghana for ye me adwumu na ho.
Correct.
Ye me adwumu na onye nkoto abapa. Ye hwe ye daase. Ye nkoto aba e me ye daase. Yan can who say, Omo run almost position in there. Omono, they are working for their own pocket too. And my mammy and I didn't call you one can't share president say before so on begging one tumuno. And this a president assigning budget, Emma Parliament, sika over 3 million Ghana cedis, Emma Parliament, and then I this kind of quack. What do you need the money for? The bear renovation of Parliament, Abamba be me, so unakofa contractors, no bear renovation of Parliament. So what was he asking for that money for? Where so
just to show power, just to show say he also have power to control.
Exactly.
That's all.
When for NPP parliamentarians say to Abama Muko Parliament, you shouldn't vote for someone to become a speaker of parliament because of what parliament.
George, let me put it on notice here. George, hold on. Okay? MPP are you. Now over na parliament. Akwa ye wan kasa wo dia open na we ya madamfo na we ya madamfo ena ya papa bra na champion so no hu dia ekoso okuja to blokwa na o shield no shield ya blokwa akwedi trobia na o shield na ena okuja to blokwa ena nka ebegu animu ase anka wo company ni good standing na anka boy we ya begu animu ase MPB abekwa ya beba wo constituency abetu afi office wo brimu ye wi ayase you na mu papo ya na ye do call sa na ye be ye to asumi ni
Simple. I think that this time no almost answer. No almost answer so almost heard the course. Then they should learn from Afenyo Markins. They should learn something good from Peter John Amewu. They should learn something good from them. No munjai in a way, menena trap parliament menena call parliament oh miniano oh you shower bunch. He is not your friend.
Baby.
Napoka naposi you shower bunch we can laugh, but if it comes to business, you are not my friend. Business is business.
Business is business.
Before so parliament, you are being assigned to go there to serve the good people of Ghana. You are not there to serve the good people of your party. Your party fund can go to hell. It is Ghana first, and your NPP and DC party first. It is Ghana first.
What can we be doing NDC, MPP, and the MPP and the NDC at this crucial time of our life? We are not looking at what is being destroyed. We are only thinking about me MPP, me NDC. That is what we want to do. George,
NDC. Me vote to my. Yadi Land Cruiser bill ebe to one. Washe shoot. Abon tire amwa achia na kwa parliament akwa sai kwa give VAT sika. Na wo mi nu mi enu adwati wa ba ne echi one ebre. Ya mfa fa si dia nkoto bidia manu aduane aye nidi. Okofia no the gas cooker ene ya ma ni workers on no aduane no ma ni ndi. Joma ma be catch us say ene ekwa gobe ho anwa owia waja gobe no ma sa abu edi no akwa trese akwa di jollof no awi akoko nam. Joma ma ba event or Land Cruiser kwasi ampanie o kwa taxi cry ebo. Ebo ebu a wo fa tro akwa wi o so na ntiko fie.
Yeah.
Taxi crowd ni scan one for taxi pon and person one for tro ni a pack mogu ki ato ni a de mobile be si ya me adwimu now new that for we say no they are working for themselves and their family.
Yes.
So wo me no mienu edu ye birthday na se ma me fufu to enu akosua ba akoto so na de mayen fanta cry enya bi num squash ni enya num na so beto abama John Mahama edu ni ba birthday a wakoto Mercedes Benz S-class, and the man is on offending the birthday. A boy at the age of 17 years. Now, me no me a won't train. Chicago at the hospital, granny and Yabinko. And they are now buying Papa Biaba or say that, or see hospitals, or see way. So, say, ultramodern schools are yes in Ghana. Yes, ultramodern schools. This uncle China, Akola, Yawunu Fufrau, the near Fikakra, when you bear 3, 4, 5, 6, no. Was starting at the who send your head and your screw knot, your screw boat, your way, your no Johnny, your new way, come my way, power bem, your way, my way, bem. This is what they are doing now in Kwalani school, no. Into the Bako school or East Legon, and I say, I was West Fogo school, no matter what. There is no need for you to change your son or daughter's school. Obeti na call from kindergarten, na kwa kowe SHS. We are sending a loan, Edia call then. The numbers of engineers. Like, say education are so attractive to the extent, say look at the men and the women competing each other. Some engineers. That is what we are looking for.
Sir.
That is my interview be on social media. I'm saying this for because yakwa koma broni ni sika. Say but I'm telling you, whatever the man said is on grounds here in the UK. Or say that the UK has not gotten to that level of digitization in Ghana.
Yeah.
And it is true. From any digital addressing system. I'm telling you, after no to 2030, after no mobile bear. So we are training your kids to compete with white kids in robotics, in AI, in USA. Mr. Felix, 2008. Yeah, that's about creative website. But that's a website in Ecosi for him. When Timmy survival of Ghana, when Timmy Satan 12 baby, December muanum, me say January, every say April 2009, free Ghana ko share Dubai. Say no, the website is working. And so try Ghana yeah. In Kenya man farm or there, omo baso. Mark Zuckerberg one started put to pray. Say osun no one find near Juma still die so. Inti Ghana ya me ani nte.
But hold on for me there. Me patcho you hold on for me. Unyanko menya a few guests to us. Say me me fiesi kapa. Me wo me mama Mary and me wo Brateri so ha. Inti no mafia wona owo Ghana engineering ododo ka we fa wo de ebre muntem fa wo de ebre muntem kakra mafia se otemen ka fa de ebre
political zone
na
ya ma money adwuma o
me da say
ya da mo ase ne de bia mo adaje ne mo mre ya mo de essay na moma Ghana etumpon ene say speaker ya owowe eya Osmani Aban Bagbin say speaker ya na gin say Ghana emmo a onka ewu si na busuafo atim ono nso otimu bi so dwanten say oni asay lord kwanya onka ewu se ni dua enso so eke ho ene say speaker asamaba ewo parliament wo ne kai hu say eya 3 arms of government ena eya dwuma ema nation Ghana. And you being a speaker, now there is a seat here. Who now would declare and vacant? Our Supreme Court Franka. Why don't you seek your opinion from somewhere and some what that kind of pronouncement now over here? You feel say all power belongs to you, and you can pronounce Ama at the chaos na Abagana. Debbie is a no. The 3 arms of government, you parliament, make you laws. Now make you laws ni via. Not judiciary, I interpret law, no. And the say what make you law, would the power so now by law interpretation. It is a same by a channel to a year judiciary. No come on myself. Here comes the case here. A year majority who say the speaker is on righteous path. And to almost the assembly a Supreme Court. Supreme Court the almost judgment yaba. Why would they say what their judgment, Who for any judgment because baby I want who such a Supreme Court of the land. President Krato ayetimi impeaching no. Yanya the baby asa emane ye. Which means to say speaker na from no. He is not there to serve Ghana. He is there to serve NDC party.
Yeah.
So the speaker no all party there. So what I say or serve Ghana there. On can say the welfare of Ghana no eshanensam enti se Ghana nya sumdwa edane so se Ghana so nya sumdwa ni din ene yebebo. Here is the case. Yes, here is the case here. Why you ho chenchenchen yebo wo chicham so a emo. na me de fa baby no NPP MPs na me blame wom say na Professor Michael Koi wo ho wo de ye wo de o obi anu a ode ne nsa bekum a kire na jafie kwan da e na mo aye nhwehwanim akoto ama eye aban Bagbin wo kwan a ode mo nam so wo ho we should be a lesson to NPP say wo de anya kra ye wo de afai bia Yesu whom MP is alleged say wono ne koye saa de nti wono say wono ne ko kan ye de a onka say no na ama ne ko independent this time round no yenya ye te Ghana ye koto aba no yenya ye adwen say ye koto aba ma independent candidate ye wa free MPP party because woman na create sa loophole no ama ya no mfo boka association womo de womo ba wiase womo mo abrabo pada womo abrabo nyina ye violence eno no mo ye interested in wo ha hwe omam panida da wote we woni nisuade hunu wo kasa bia wo kasa ye threat wo kasa ye atemdidie wo se wo pe leader aye wo fi se Ghana ye wo short memory said na wo kan no yen say ya daje ne yemre nkoto aba ye koto aba ma hwan ya wo dwanfu president it will never happen in Ghana ye two odi woni nisuade hunu obetimi ama daachi aye ye wo pen so na wo ba ye no wo se dollar 4 cedis enipa he na benefit from free SHS one wo se dollar 4 cedis enipa he and obi kan asem say no ma wie school ti fie ya ye mfa wom Ghana fu ahunu Ghana fu ani abie sese ya me ne ekese youth na eba no ye ma magi pan hwe ase amo ye je kula ye bedi ye koto a ye beto atia wo sa na asem ne tie ye to a ye beto atia wo this what do no selfish interest in the president Akufo-Addo wini ya wa ntimi congratulating mu say papa na adwe money na woni tirim because who timi gina say woman na etu galam say no say ekoba so wo ba power wo ba mo matu wo ma ya chechero am so wo ba mo amnesty which means say you are a bad leader and you don't need to become a president again when say na assembly selfish interest and I want the baba ye or the same president and who told you Ghana ye to aba ma se kokosom yen enye yen sika wo befa enti ni bisa de na to jida e de na to obi kan asem se en confirm nketenkete ene ayi eba saga o kan be tire mansa na wakogina ba bia ka se president we yen investigating anasa omunko tua na ko sika aka momo na me pa about 25,000 teachers ya wo try wo mo no ya obuko ye adwuma bi 5 years 3 years 2 years 1 year 6 months wo tia aka. What right do you have? So we question this current government. What do you know about governance? What do you know about governance? Do you think that we are going to keep quiet and listen to your stupid things? Papa, no. We will get on your nerves.
Yeah.
We will get on your nerves. BBN will bet me politics in the union. Ghana nyo biabia. So can over beka.
Oh, baby Ghana network. The Ghana network.
Yabama be fitting reply. Yeah, ma ebetrete. Wo ye be obi wo nya difa nje obi. After all, ye here for wo ye na wo ka kasa fitire ye no. Ye na yakoto abama ho na wutumi be president wo ye so. It is a wo ye ya wokoto dua si nwura mu a. No akwakobu no. Now your dream to become a president no will never come true. There is no way it will come true. Amen. I said the abakwa kwasipu. Compare wo Dr. Bawumia. Compare wo Dr. Bawumia. Dr. Bawumia na baba paper so that. Look at the massive campaign this man is doing. Obia the wodo ahobrasia na embracing. Now the way who konya platform jinaswa and stop it. And stop it because you have no shame. You have no shame. Say yeah na yemen guasie. Say you opposition party are your friend NDC. Opposition party are your friend NDC. Say some of them more brabo nyina tritrasam won e bi krampo tikra. The kind of character omo exhibit tira wono. Eya na ya sefem na ya reho. Asa omo de ye do omo free different planets ye do woni be gu asase. Bonko ade antia. Position no ya aggressive for power. The moment you people there is no way you be more chance. I feel you have something. Multimi emfa threat emeka say ma ye mpia nkwa bonten kwoto aba. Ye kwoto to ni ye tua no kra ye ginamu. Ye kwoto aba ye ni declare Bawumia president. Wonti ase akokọ shefo. Eti political zone e ha me de ma no besi me te ka kwa ho. Ka me ye de too much.
Ma Mary. Mary mpacho bremo for 5 minutes. Terry so for 5 minutes. Na na Ediana so for 5 minutes. Na just say mene we George arapo main screen so. Yo. Miss me chapa ma. Mhm. 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 Mhm.
The only yellow, medium and medium.
Yes.
Many I'm almost Parliament to go for a drink of the top.
Yes.
No, I was what I'm babbing. I'm on any NDC player. One does some of your Parliament, you should go ahead and do it. Your form. You was say I 20 by MPs, you know. Means stick from you. A quiet Juma campaign, not cheap, and the bum on the top. Because I have a mother. If you any my day with
Mhm.
one also seeing you now, I feel to place it.
Mhm.
As soon as I get the
Amen.
Supreme Court, I can't say myself. And you and I'm a majority.
Mhm.
But you are insisting that one of your majority there. And I'm for Parliament.
Simple. Simple.
Who find somebody I'm
Who
for.
fan kwaye?
Now I am a year. Tell baby I agree. After few weeks, I have to talk. And now almost this I bet share you know my beha about to beha Ghana so Empire na was here for Boma Ghana say about to any assumption. Na yina be at the end of the day. As a doctor, a Ghana in a lady. And only yes, now it's an NPC for one dear. You can do need to work. I don't be a grass of the one to just hold on and the it's yes, about Baby, one years ago, funny to teach me also. One really Ghana, and young car, and
All right, I do. I'm on
one really young can and ma, any one who says, who's my more. And more funny, I play one in the and my man one would be done. The man and I am a mobile. Only a fair into two. A mania, a woman from my birthday, we should answer all these questions. And son, I hear maybe a year or Ghana. Yes, sir, I'm not able to know. I need to call Ghana for say, your friend say, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, one nothing can change it. And yet, the man only it's one more campaign for Ghana. Oh, I said, they should tell Ghana. Papa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and once and Pano, a real bow and a monsieur with you. They should be safe. Not the Mamma, almost preferred in normal bubble, or not for Madame. Then yet, that day we normally did for so I say, or really still my name, and a better way. Now, you better a man one on the Gatu. Ghana, so I don't know how to say the Ghana, Tiana. I'm a Ghana too.
That's my patcho, hold on. Sergio, me patcho, Terry, hold on. Adriana, hold on. Sergio, where you mem? Into your man and find the submission, I'm quick. Now from there, no, I'll reply some fool here. I'll see a friend today. I share the Epiphany, I share the Kawi Minia, but I'm the wood and I share the Jimmy woman. Don't worry, I'll come and reply you. Sergio, patcho me into you.
Oh, fellas, me that's it. That from now, Michia, political zone for now. It's here for you now. Me that's it. Now, Bagbin on your NDC for other warrior. Oh yeah, Pope in a wabo. On them the way one there. I ban our botono. When you baby, I will be now. Where you lose it. Into watch it out. Where ya, mobile pinte. Oberbaman, ma abatono. Onkabado. That is their game plan. Now, what if you so I'm the work account when we were there. Ghana, mrepi on from family. Oh, yeah, men did that. And Kababin going out to
yes.
for contempt. Anka wadina tum for contempt. So wadina tuma anka a BBA TG. Anka and this for no one for parliament. No one care. I tell worry. Now say it is to one. The important party in the band and the bro bueno. Let's also let this for bono. JJ Rollins, not all yeah. Yeah, the OCC man, yeah, 6 o'clock. Yeah, so 6 o'clock. The same thing now, NDC for warrior and what about Saba, what about Sabasa, what about Manamono. Now, Nina, no, me blame a paying for Benemo. All that, what it, someone did to know. One fan to all. Bagbin, Oka, Uncrofuna, what you double salary for 4 years.
Yes, okay.
Also, no, why Speaker of Parliament? And so we were there, it won't be anymore. Bagbin, Tama, Mahama, over handover on the 6th of January. No, signing a very expensive BMW. Go for manager party. What's the matter? Now, same way, you said that no, Dubai. Okay, not 2 more. Okwa, Ghana's got no millions of dollars. Okwa, no one to sell the bush for no, you won't call. Nina, why am I now? Into what I tell you, my way when I'm real man, some red yet, until all the dumb by the family. Into more the way in there, or the Bagbin, what's citing for contempt, no change to fairly, because we commit high crime according to constitution. Only now, excuse me, majority leader, no, Democrat especially, although what you want to fairly, into what you want to fairly, and Kadamba Sabatana Pinten, we get constitution. Ghana was signing constitution into why the constitution or in yes. And see, the NDC for Bagbin. Was it true with this? Ghana that's how it feels like. Was it true with this? Ghana the constitution must work. Although what you want to fear the other Bagbin, watching to fear the one of these days, watching out to fear the Ankadam Pintena. Basabasa in our wire. Mobile BBA what to Abano. Because mobile wire in there. Open what the Basabasa, what the no one hijack parliament. Mobile want to Abano. Into one would tell when you're the other wire, no. The man of them no open the wire. Into other watching to Fiat. Kakra Moamakaya. You made us say,
Terry, answer now, Obebemuno. Yeah, brother B, or say NPP. Need the numbers to undertake business, so they should put the egos aside. Ima, MPP don't need no numbers. We don't even want to do no business in parliament right now. You people say you are majority and you have the speaker of parliament, so go and do the business of Ghana. We don't need it. Why are you people now worried? You were willing to lock parliament and keep the keys away in Abambaben's pocket, and we agreed. So right now, what is your problem? The only thing you people must know is say, after Normarkin is writing another letter, and that letter is going to go to Bagbin. And you will have 15 days to come back and open parliament. So also a bear man may be parliament. And we will see who the constitution says is the man. Mr. Terry, me patrofa o submission, bra, 5 minutes. Me into you.
Felix, I was saying what you food now.
You so.
I did before. Yeah, 1992, Yanko Parliament, 20 for the Parliament, Mamma, 20 man,
yes.
And then, Bagbin said, whatever Parliament and a man on the NDC for the Mamma, 1 month, okay. And now, Bossome, Saturday, now you would say Ghana, you know 182 MPs. How much about
Amen.
Because near Momo Yena, ABC 1992 MPP before my parliament. I must have Mutini, and no business. What man, the Mutini, Bibi, and Kanya Ghana, Uganda, say year 3. Na Ghana for the Senior son, the Wisse, and this who Nyansa, not a working, a pro, working a sort about 20%. Now we're gonna go and this. And it's for Bagbin. Nigeria equity is say 20%. And it's now be heavy sana. And it's no more when this more almost say, Omunim Yansan Yinano, Omonka Papa. Oma Munim Yansan in NDC. And now why family Numa, Omunim Yansan Kakaraki Yomo 3. Oma Munim Yansan if Bagbin. What the NDC and the Parliament your dear. They are some great and the numb that they are chow.
Fa. Hey, open. Oh,
Dr. Mamudu Baunia and Kumasia and that Asante for any ama traffic at Tiwo Kumasi. Bagbin in your air coso. And then you are never boy you. And then you only a softenum at Jimmy for Modio Mafru and now more Manuno near Mokikan yet. And so for Binuma, or my papa might say, I bingo, I go on so our Mokikas and Passia Samono, our Manuno, a poor one cassette.
And I don't know.
Gana Yania Bro, only before your car said, yeah, though. Only a Diamoya and Monia, your grounds for your campaign. Namomo Theatre Tatiana, what to me and quality data. I know disaster 2020 and this is for more data and from our election and then in the money data. And don't say here. Mama mana moka na semono. Mama na wunya kono maya biomo. Ba omia na nane wunya kono ayere ne kodwaswa na traffic acts. Mama uti mbedressing bieso enti bi ni mwate. Ghana what the Kuana Mahama. Yeah. Over country rich in you are you different for you. Oh, yeah, go to about people. Oh, Mahama, let's see what things are and our cars are some way. What country was that? Or more digital and then Dokuno no more quack of that. Digital. Dokuno, one and Grandpa of that digital. Mahama, disaster where okay, home. Oh, Baba Country, I'm going to force it. MPP manifesto, I sack Palladium Kruman. Dimama, on the 7th. On the 7th.
Yes.
Mahama, or do myself any other twaba at the Etiao.
Yes. Yes.
We are 2 4. I catch it with Mahama about who could only what chef our year so and Kamadia Kansama, no Mema Etian and Kaboy. Mahama, what you Lodina so and I won't know what you gonna for them. Gana for you say enough is enough.
Yes.
And yet, I'll be my young crown, Yakasat Yao, the ambassador Mahama. If it's so about the baby or my, you sell your former president.
That's it.
And yet, that's also Massacana for only Bagbin. Yet, now you can't won't say Yakasa. Bagbin, never see what I did on the 7th. And more Ghana, almost more, ever sorry, Ashiano, or Munebu. Ghana, yeah, meaning answer, Piamu, we are poor, that's all of our ballot boss, Ubewu.
Sir.
And it's on the 7th December, Yempe Blanche, na Abuabi, and sorry, dear, Nimoja Begu form, simple, simple. And Yana,
I don't know, man. Baby girl, I'm into one guy.
Yeah. Me share munina.
Yeah, yes, I do. So far, baby girl.
Kasa na do sunti. Ye mini mu cry time.
Oh boy, you mama. Why, mama more abaso. Why, mama more abaso. Oh yeah, you mama.
With us.
Oh boy,
with us. And so 5th December na any campaign we buy we, you know. And so 5th December there, in Yada Jabra. Fast forward, NDC for no one who say, oh, so only Obi Taiwa, I was singing, we are in the night and tell Brown anything. Joy about me too, that's in your feet.
Yes, I do.
And you know, I want to say, free education in the election in the away. And now, much na la pass. Omuni met, almost a mom, what can I say? And I do adding the statue, I could see be no crying any sicker, Belgium, and buying and a family, and at the end, day. I wish I would be sent out policy. Now, share Haji Asamira, oh, I was so kind of Babesia. Or Casa, a church of policies more. Only say, Obi the NDC, I don't know, General Secretary, Mikano, one chain. I had to say, a young area near West Cano, and I am born at Ched, Wabi. Sana NDC party, it's here. My mother and say, my beche, Eddie. But Ghana for Mekaisa 2009, after the election, we are seeing Mantua Momo. We are seeing Mantua Momo. No, be a craft ferry say Becca say or to Abama Mills. Ain't some mistake in it being a mama, and no bit what they be silent say, Ubertram, I say, Ubertram, Mahama, Adaya, Mahama, time, no, the test this. Fufu, more than the mammy, and that she has been a single mother for 12 years. Now, for could be some man, so the same fufu, you know, share. They be a mechanic and be said, oh, be a bar, where boy, but now you only say, come and come on, I was forward never, backwards never. You don't call your cheap bill. Send an eye about a time, your boy not clean rubber pants. I know your money about pampers. Anyone, why not? Sana, yes, near calling. And then my shirt bed be a China focus or Modiba. Bed, Mr. Sebu Dashona, who were trying to pack around Panaba. Nay, to Krumua. The man said, watch with 50 Ghana. Mamma, Tana, Tony, 10 Ghana, in the Kotoma Mahama. Now, to Mahama, if I were not catch, I was saying. Or better watching the so. You. I know about some million tears and mean to Mediana Suana. You. Sure, do, baby. I am the same. At least for the last 7 years in Kolani Biako school. Now, we shall say less than 10 years. Let's see, Kenti Minko school. And then Nigeria, Nibiba, secondary school a year or the tour. Not to Musa Ghana. Yeah, you can your word. Yeah, best Ramu. You say your daughter will be me MPP bar, said you higher or quite higher, but oh, you need be back, said Thomas Amweni. To send me time and I make secondary school. To 7 years be in the chrome. Ain't see, and Kunaphobia. But now, kuna ni man, you know, watching on Unkuma, Satikano. I buy the show secondary school area. Sikana, Kauma, Beton, and Tuma, and they are show secondary school. No, will be a secondary school now. What's me, man? I'm a crano. I was sent to secondary school for a mobile fear. Yes, show most of Mutinokoyas teaching assistant or be an athlete. No, why do you be an own nephew? Our even primary schools volunteer work. And no, teacher need be analysis. We say, yeah, course school no mimpo and mammy timuda. Now ye na Sunny spending just 7 months. School not vacation. Yeah, 5 months. Yeah. Now your course school subjects be 45 minutes. They say 1 hour. I'm calling straight 6 months. It's what has changed. It takes 7 years. It takes Obia or drink Ghana. And yes, I'm George, and you Jato, I'm like any Aban Bagbin. Aban the catcher say Mahama is not a leader. Mahama is indecisive. On the catcher, what has changed? And now how do I do to free parliament? Yeah, Busano, or to me, Casa, on no Crano, and one, the uncrow funny and Bob. That's all. He couldn't talk. You interviewed. By 3 minutes of the time, no, it's me. You have to let him know, say, he's on live, on radio and TV. And you know it's me. Now, Maya, will say, oh, beware me. Now I am here. Now me say me mpa anka jai me.
Simple.
Now me kofa the me fano. So mo drink Ghana ho a first no mbapa ti ase no ya say me dey ba me ma won ko university ko training college. We ya wadwuma da ho. Mama mo time, meals mo time. We ya wunya adwuma nye. And ye agenda 1 ye bi ye funny pa. On the parliament, ama ya pass it sani emaninti. And I'm person mo beko. Near passive phrase such as Bill said, it has come to stay. No matter what happens, and I should soon see a neighbor me about me. I really Sabrina, Yasha, yeah, kind. I don't know some parliament, no. One person will be called, and that's a wood Siriati, and I would Ghana, and that's a wood NDC. Or Maya, and your Noah. Why I don't want to say King Solomon? Obano what's land in Nimno, see and Charcoal, and Nimumi, no, because I nearly buy it and say, that man, Bini, or Qua Arena, one crabble, Yakuaka, or Wuno, my son, and this is 40. Maybe I to me, I'm going people. Me one answer me read it to see their policies. And one more summer, or Muniama, or Moye, or for buy me kaita. Obi call we as we were wooting. Obi question for us, your call. Then the banner cry and what was breached. A granation yema or chim. Who want to say, well, women are not counsel being a kuno. Among your mamma to make hospital. And I could for be any man who said, hey, that's all mine. Yet, I was not minding, and mine was sick. And yet, a man are responsible to take care of us. Sandy Marina. The any man is so I will for the house of Mushaw. Once upon a time, now we are school Ghana was so what our dear the crowd 1 year. As what's near show who secondary school wow mammy. Near free school by a cotton dear. Once upon a time, now Bano reagents, so cotton being changed some more.
Yeah,
a she dear back over permanency. Na ye brave mo or so when you 2 years no that's what they uncle or pamona or manage Uko family that uncle school won't mean jail background money because a drug crack was so shaman on me. And so and then Uko family that I yes when we secondary school now Jimu do to meet about homework. Now way now
we not pay them, mammy.
Way now pedding. Jamie McCarthy say a dear to my say. Sa vacation it's not fear. Now buying say no and yet Uba fear was second kindergarten and nurse and Niger the mouth assistance. Not allowance keep swearing at the mouth crana. I don't know why do you move be?
Yes, I agree.
So for next TV crowd the buyer check. The cast of Mexico for next hour they buy it. Maybe ask back or ye be. Or much nurses for no real corners in training. For police who remind the chances of going to police was easy. Like a connection, no one when the connect gradually like a year for honor. The Samantha could form a shame, can now Paco packing your near back. Na NDT for adding. And a moon jar mine on your mind. A much a walk of Donald Trump about NTSC the Mahame. Mundim say, the Mundims are Republicans, or MPP fan. Now, I'm from home to Nigeria, so Nigeria 4 broke the 8. Ebano never be an amudiako, baby. Ebano never be an amudiako. Ghana is not for Mahama.
Thank you.
O my Buama, Ubania Quabina, or did they be a mutual of Hanebra? We had the Ubanabeko school community, the uncle to sick.
A one of
Beko. Upo, Muna Muju say he blocks, Munistamij and Phil Mushi, and it's some George. The media, the American say, Obia and nebos Saturday. Okwa and how and stress so and no stress no corridors. If you know me, and see Odia Odia. The first thing I was away is the stamp is ballot paper so. We can say voters ID card Ira menstrual. Okwa go straight to them. Catch them say me your family Amaga. The date of birth me Hana Metraba and where ya animal bumpire me idea Ira. Ye call when now deal with ma. Obetraba and no crown punu like you won't sign Ponko DQ anymore. Otraba straightforward.
Yes.
It's men can say YD card Ira yes Ramu. Obia vote accounting. Umayan Kotuabano and my dating. Ye nananum and ye mampo ye nananum because ye maya automatically ye nanamo ye. Ain't ye Sramukan come mammo. What said you told to my share uba and next idea we have unia binti esro but more than a Kotuabano and Casa more to intimi crop for see a birthday or a party and throw or Montaba Miss Ramodomai is for next 2 weeks. Me I wanna do what they are messing about me and the Tomot Nibi. What they are Miss Ramo. Just say what's in your mind now about Santua and now about second now about that. I don't know what solution I'm more to nice this need your banduma could see that bang and I diabetes at also. Namudia must have more to Nana Mopa, Miss me and the Tomot Nibi. I'm a Yatnasiano, you're the end of vodka. Ojiria, Oto the number 1. Uria, yes, Ramudia cost to a parliament in the air sign. Canada, you won't be that here, Kanaka and Tiasia, yes, Batonica and top, cabinet slits. Yes, Ramu, the Monto maternity, my be a bomb tintin to Uria. Also, I call MP for it, and also, but me the number 1, MP be the number 1. Otumani Ria, Odia Kofi. Men 2 skirts and top, yes, Ramu. But me and me who were winning. That's a miracle. Mama, the coy uncle were winning. Yes. But MPs, yes, Ramo. MP, and I said, yes, I'll bear ye. We invited went to me and my dear Strafatter. Yes, Ramo. Yes, Ramo. Not near my papa. But me and the Babano or the Cotu Parliament. And I'm saying all majority needs any a day cry, but sign it out. Na about constituency. Na just STEM schools are yedi bay. Ebi wa wontem wa obeye den won kran. Obeye den wo sunu, obeye den wo kumase. Ebe ma obi ani aka ba bia wote na ya ebi kra ya betena nke bese ye trap ye nchi. Because ye ba ye nkoto wa chi ete Ghana. Efuom wo ho. Ye bese ye develop the love for farming. Ama farming ye successful Ghana. Sir. Ye mind na ye. Sir. It's Miss Ramo number 1, 7 December. Yami Oshra will be
Mr. President, one and Kauba home, but my own say Ukuta Canadian flag into hold on, mamma, menu baby. Why, menu baby? Hassan Baso first time, or buy a drop. Okay, I almost can say, we buy Hassan Baso, but Obaya na line in the firm into Miss Row. Onion submission, not me, why? Mr. Hassan, me patcho me into why for submission, bro. Over 5 minutes, me time on, yanko.
Okay, that's pa. I'm say, Ghana on ya fa party business party. Onwa party say you didn't chisa. You will make to end it. Sada mekano because yeah, people will bring we have to end this. But Kufoba and I say yes, Tana, you my addiction, and cry, because we share idea Kufoba, I mean Kufoba and Tupan. But maybe by Europe, difference your parties, because NDC and NPP. We are there, party, you know, Ghana, say, you look Ghana. But we share NDC and NPP, we share in your man to 40 by Mona Kuadu said, and who said no. And this year waste your time. No. Just say Ushe and your man AC na senior and I say ADC. Omni a dream of Yamagana.
Yes.
She said last time fence Alan Bagbin said, "Ono dem say the carrier we are no."
He's done.
Ono dem say, "Well, yeah, it's up to Ababa to the say ni Ushe last time I know my see wo say NDC as a party. Parliament pana mo match pass. Parliament. Me sure say hey. Inti we party but NDC no. Ana ene so jani see.
Oh.
You see it.
Oh.
I didn't go say cry. Oh. Inti akra me kan say NDC party no pretty Ghana say ye dream Ghana yi because NDC enya dey betumi aboa because nipa no we no nipa no on me me Ghana. Uko ka mo say economy na ye the economy na ye the no mo CD and dollar ni ade every year campaign amwa muni sene efense wias ekosisi nti baumia de adwe papa abo pese odi ekọ back say nhwe omo ti kan inyomo omo ye yansa na efense Ghana efense Europe ni omo
develop here,
omo develop here because we person develop ko uni ni padudu aye wo uni say we uni obi address uni obi digital address uni obi osi be wo my you go come into also 24 hours economy 24 hours economy grandpono even say how do you call that house is your musi grandify even say no musi ya went in the fence and cry
house affordable houses in there.
Affordable houses you can put 24 hours, only 24 hours economy. No problem to be also can't so be 24 hours economy. And then
Hassan.
Nana people do Casinipa and the power car brewery a factory a gooey.
Yeah.
Okay, Miss Papa so Casas. Ye can so baby yam. Only yam my o time na sabri eguye kwata went here yamuchi also the 24 hours economy ba o can say fence ba umi aba no enyomo de be enyomo so de ba I didn't know went here also brewery na didn't know went here anye wetin amana engina enyomo be bro ha o time no went me anye. But kakra mekan say Ushe enyoma the fence say baumia bana e adwen so
Sir.
papa no ni die pa wo ni yes and yes bia maybe you say no slept na people na baso papa no woni die
Sir.
na office MPP ye jimi
Debbie.
ye jimi ne ba ko yo bi kete
Debbie.
o wadin wadin ni shishe ya omudi ba nyina the first say shishe NDC for the ba nyina no omo say hey baby ya pese ipa na ya kuyina ba no omelusu ntina pe de atu ye say propaganda ni ade
aka 1 minute
say no money ade oh no
okay
see NDC me na me NDC but my NDC
I'm wow
training MY crap because only I can papa because omo dey say yen say na say yen change because as a president who the president up to now police out ba no unti church mu na ye den ya to aba mo Baumia a campaign policy or person or the bar. Who are 24-hour economy now? What teach him?
But as they understand.
Okay.
You. Now only maybe. Kasa Terry Kasa.
Me follow Hassan. Hassan me follow.
Okay.
Yeti me follow me say.
Yeah.
Maybe I be share life. Mosumi ya kai. Ya pese baby abijine bia no be kasa maye.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because obi kunyansa o aba MPP.
Sanity.
Me patcho.
Because
you
because Osha these people yeah chance here when you know you hunyansa you free mono.
Yeah.
Ya bra kwasisa.
Sanity.
Now me patcho etefo adekase bi ko aka nipa ba ko a onkasa ye. Nanso se wunnimu a enda me no kasa yi. Sa don hwiri yara. Eye the digitization man, the digital wizard. The man who has made it possible for Ghana to stop doing kinky and fish politics. Or launching my credit scoring. Wow, we show YouTube be and then wow, we show Facebook be and then my credit score. Dr. Baumia. Yay. I say you. Campaign I dear mom. My Lord God Almighty. And then Ghana Bedane Canada Rade.
Almost see Dr. Bawumia Chantro.
No, but how can you say the man is a liar when he told you he will launch credit scoring system? He has launched credit scoring system. Rade Papa will Papa. Obi ankata neni. Osuru nyame bompaye tai ba obi achi bompaye baby a wo hwe bia bompaye tai na chi ye bompaye ye sre osuru nyansa de baba omi asa abrei ye sre osuru adom osuru ye kodu ye de maba omi a eja mananum wiase wai e mananum wiase eja pejano ye hia nyansafo no ma be sesa ye hia nyansafo me nyankopon peja wonso ye nkoye chibio Yankoya Tibio, ewe Yesu dinimu, NDCA, baby, I'm wet to a draw, NDCA, baby, I'm what about me at the Akoto, Yachia who free mu, and Radiminum tons of Bob, Kadema Botons of Papa, come up, go be a good. Yes, we had our slow, yes, we had our say. Adumunti, amen. And for do not be bedroom up with no and this is for the Ayabayam power up with no Muslim Jimmy. The Ayabayam President Casaria. Oh God. Obiana. Me say me sheba o me ase ti a or launch obi an kote when yan throw or launch e koso se ti a e koso President kasa ntam no yan koto aso ho me sra 4 minutes 4 minutes kasa 4 minutes ni enko ka ho I'm say oyen wo kuma side wo I'm sure where are they?
That's what
I was saying, but
MPP as a political party, no. Yenya Sebi, Yansania, or no dear, not Jinimu, Nyansa, with that platform, Nyansa, Sam, and Oka, and I will be I pray one MPP no you didn't see on any Yansani Dr. Alaj Mahmoud Baumia Ghana for you now to say when you go on the 7th of December I hear what China was on the paper Ghana for you now Kosa Live Yako Trabama Yansani Sebi and the platform so Yansasem and Oka Sapa Pano and the Ghana for you now Yako Tuyaba at Diamano NDC as a political party. That is a good eye out of football man. And you couldn't be now. Then they go on what yes, son or what yes. 1982. Yanko Parliament. The Parliament is no much as ya. Yes, I dear bay and the Bagbin one crop for what your Parliament were. Oh, yeah. Bagbin, I'm a gunner for you. Then we say, send the adjoining answer. Any little. I don't need penalty call. Send your uncle Biano, not a Bagbin or Onion. This might call himself, say, or you Speaker of Parliament by force. And the home how they can and went to them before you support. You see, I draw back. What the Parliament's now yet never call. No. Some and penny for her dearie and this is for a plan here. Azoka boys, vigilante group, no. I shall say almost land in a Santa region. Now we did that. So Azoka say, or your Bama.
Police the crowd stop woman that Bama man police are watching last Sunday. Police are watching you.
Yes.
Yakotium Sunday.
The Obiso Fetchery, not what the 2 years ago. I'm a Santimemo, I'm a Trabama MPP. So the vigilante group of go up, said the best amount for the moon Pierre Trabadia, and then the judge of Pierre Contana on the view. No. Because we are going to fire them. So you see, the Chimaya, and if I 8 years, not much over here in this form, MPP Nibia anymore. Sanya Bay more Santimem, and then to be on Canacoma 20 years, or be at me Pierre Cotraba. Sorry, say a TV, say 208 a year. Do we see am Twaba yem Pierre Cotrabano? Again, Sibiu, Pierre Cotraba, and my doctor Alaj Mahmoud Baumia, ne PC or Hono, Trabamano, Ninia SC and Nia Babe, and to me, Ayano, William Morgana, the doctor Alaj Mahmoud Baumia, a Doma, or the book of mine because Yansania Semi, with no platform swat, Yasa Samoka, Nemo Omoka and Goko Ekate, and then confirming 9 was our platform in this 21st century, some of the camp. I'm not yet young, so to be. But the best Ghana, I say, on the 20th, near Fio Ghana, Doctor Alaj Mahmoud, who don't know, if you try to get about 12 by the amount, because I was sending the counts. I was sending the definitely count. The Dr. Alaj Mahmoud Baumia, that Ghana also had it, expect the year. Oh, my minister, and this is for America, let's say, oh, they're not 2 year. No, Ghana for us, one for France. The semi will be organic beer with him say, I remember one Papa. I'm not supporting Dr. Alaj Mahmoud Baumia. And then ground when we free SHS up to 18 years to 25 years. I'm going to because we appreciate votes and you are about to react and I see about to you are to done almost say, now not do stroke. I don't do the money. I'm only a terminal. Job na da one ya de kese e no tisa Dr. Alaj Mahmoud Baumia se bi Ghana for nyina se ye ko toba ma no se na nado akade ne domani ebade a and onyam se na nado dia shaka na no ya appreciate ni ya fa na se ba to nya de ama Dr. Alaj Mahmoud Baumia and no na Ghana for nyina nyina ye de ye hwehwe omia sori waka na ye to aba ama Dr. Alaj Mahmoud Baumia me forget ye MPs no state and brass there Mrs. Takai no Yini someone united in film. MP so I'm and yet in Chile. So I'm got some of them run off a boy. And you know, you know, near Toma more, and I said, in the majority of our parliament here. A quite be as or mindy be ye, said and the lazy, they introduce credit score, our Santa Regional. I'm a Ghana, you know. Yemisa say, NDC for a dear Ben, no much my young or my Ghana. I'm a Ghana for you, and you're so far so. Somebody, and your party, and the year come, and went to the Sagan of myself. I did be an MP, baby, obey initiative for the Babiano, and what all other region, and the constituency be as no, if it's 1,000 constituency planner, over 275, or be a fire, and the best Sagan of phone, I said, MPP as a political party, or Babemwa, and poor mining in our name and prayer and quite and before we coin one more fear, nobody one a super so, and one more fear other regions in Friday. The best Munya, also.
Why are
Yeah,
they?
I'm talking about doctor.
Why are they?
I don't
Amen. Amen.
On the 20th,
Yeah, but you never. Yeah, bad down. Yeah, bad. Woman, yeah, Chief. Oh, 2 minutes. Oh, 2 minutes. Mbese go tie about me. What's the name? Soldier. Soldier, what's the name? What's the name? Soldier, can be chairman. Senior can be chairman.
I have your back. Who need problem? Who need problem?
I did that.
Nana, when you say, and I don't know what you did, but the way you know, for the first time, who notification on Facebook.
Nice.
Whatever you did, no, it's good.
Okay.
And as soon as maybe can intend to actually only say, Ghana for MPP for Monka Makuma and Tomoyem.
You.
A pass 2 years, say yes, so 2 years, Mupadia. Nanado is number 1. We share the arsenal of weaponry and accoutrement or the other security agencies. No, don't go there. Abaya ye kotui eye kania any sumo. Ye nyina ye nim say 4th Republic right from 92. NDC a friend of NDC no onye bibi papa bia ma Ghana da. Enti who in his or her right mind no better say party be to say NDC. Yes, a real say thing, baby I thing. And you Ghana island do.
Maybe.
Empo situation Ghana woman and 100% far better compared to so many places in Africa.
Yeah.
But we no more there, Sabita fracture every time a yamo and the comedy and the comedy and the comedy. Now Sabita fracture who will be to say Dr. Bawumia. That man there. Me say, question you remember, I predicted this thing way back.
So they are okay.
Said the only way out for your party going forward into the future was to bring in this guy.
Yes.
And yes, sir, a lot of people will turn against us. Now, the Ama NDC are confused as we speak. They say, before we elected Bawumiano, now, propaganda, no, we say, yeah, baby, how. And the 8 years, no, we tell opposition, woman for my dream, and for military BBA. Woman dream is 8 years, Mokwaya and Mokwaba. But fair almost see for my who says, fair. They have to do more, no, and no. I can him and I can say, baby, I'm the violence in the head, alcohol. And I'm happy the way manner. Parliament, MPP, MPs, no, and manage your mood in Sebuno.
Yes.
One more opportunity can never get you Parliament.
Yes.
Yeah, I say MPP are buying, yeah, can I see it yet? But me see that the arm the bar on there, woman free home and farmer home. They yet they are a best for 2 about people.
Yes.
Bagbin and am I disappointed in that man? They are picking on them, can't say, oh, they are just but I hope, say, this man is going to do better. Sir, NDC need the Oyan day, what is so good, yeah. And Moja,
and Panitrimuda.
Nana Meja was here.
But I say,
back door.
But that's you, but I say, now, Tiabaco swear. NDC for acquire on one shall for maybe. We try the baby, or Beko could dinner to Abeda, the Midijam on the Medase. Could I be sure?
Debbie, footballers. Substitute there on the bench, you know. NDC for
and by what now is the Obina.
Thank you.
What's a bench and the 5 1 is
One majority leader say almost Parliament.
Come. They say, or try another letter. Or say, my baby, I say, a back Parliament. And so, yeah, Mr. Watcher letter, quench or China better. Speaker, Bessia baby Parliament. Yang, Omofa Parliament, or not, Sabi, come on.
This is almost diabolical. Unim said, Council of States, Peace Council, any dignified people in Ghana, Nani, Papaya Katao.
Still,
yes, before 1 more anymore, or did you say, oh, BBS, when you could do Parliament, I know
necessary. Necessary. Dale, me da se. When you mean say, When you mean to be a sufre na ne say Alaji Dr. Mahmoud Baomi and Dr. Napo ebedi NPP or sunu kukuru ama no ko nanim na said the nkunimdi me when you me aduma come be 7 days.
Oh, okay.
I come oh definitely. Definitely. Now, this time, no, the way I made beef up security, they said in that town, I slow down. The way I made beef up security, this time, no, NDC for, and I me tweak or Gina or youth organ, a friends and youth, a number friend. Why was so bad, I feel that woman. Why did you pay? I'm home from Papa. When I mean sure be an Dr. Baomi, Compato be Uncle Dr. Baomi and Samira page so Facebook, a check de Kona causes I will share him. Kona causes I will share him. A bit of a life, no so one way 100 share me, baby, be a volume, not to no be NTB. Me be a volume, appear to my volume, me money volume.
A credit system that is open, reliable, and fair. We are setting the stage for a future where financial empowerment is within everyone's reach. With this launch, ladies and gentlemen,
yes,
we are not going to be like the United States, Canada, or the UK overnight.
Yes,
but we are starting a process that with time, our system will be just like theirs and probably better than theirs. It is possible.
Hey,
this is a great day for Ghana, and I want to thank the Bank
of Ghana, bye bye,
my credit score.